nice. Und mit dieser epischen Musik natürlich wieder herzlich willkommen zurück bei Batman The Telltale Series Episode 2, Part 1. Nach der letzten Episode bin ich echt gespannt, wie es jetzt weitergeht. Oh. Vor allem, wenn ich das hier schon wieder sehe, von hier wie Oswald. Ich nehme mal an, dass das Cobblepot festgenommen wird. Einfach nur amazing. Let's go. Zuvor bei Batman The Telltale Series.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Da haben wir Catwoman noch mal so einen richtig schönen Schlag. Razor gegeben.
The chemicals. Where are they?
Und das
We're all
Finale.
being
natürlich.
played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Harter Plot-Twist. Und nachdem, was wir im letzten Part in Episode 1 gesehen haben, mit Alfred und dass uns angeblich was verschweigt. Richtig interessant. Ich bin gespannt.
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Alfred. Crime.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
What?
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Okay, Struggle zwischen X und Kreis, aber ich glaube ich X.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Ja, natürlich viel auf einmal,
How
aber
could I hold this against you?
still family.
You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Und das sollen wir jetzt nach so vielen Jahren finden? Aber, okay, schau dir das genau an, um dich an die Vergangenheit zu erinnern.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal, not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Hello.
Okay. Hi, Jasmin. Herzlich willkommen beim Stream.
Oh, wirklich? Laut. Ja.
So, weiter geht's.
Schauen dir welche zu.
Ich habe ihn jetzt vorproduziert für morgen. Er ist als privat.
Oh.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see
Hat da
it, Bruce.
ständig gefilmt.
Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Was spielst du gerade? Was spielst du?
Batman, die Telltale Series.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gun fires.
And after that, There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing person. Just business. They told me you had it
Warum
coming.
so still?
Das finde ich auch das Gute. Ich weiß nicht, hast du deine Stimme auf Teilen?
Hä?
In den Party-Einstellungen. Entschuldige Stream, aber ich muss das kurz erstellen. In der Party, wenn du in die Party gehst. Kannst du da rechts in die Party-Einstellungen. Da gehst du dann auf Zulassen, dass deine Stimme geteilt wird und dann auf für aktuelle Party zulassen. Nur wenn du willst natürlich, das heißt, man kann dich dann im Stream hören. Okay. Alle, die dann später den Stream gucken, beziehungsweise morgen. Ich
Und wie
bin
viele
sehr
schauen
still.
die immer?
Keine Ahnung, meine Abonnenten halt. Das finde ich das Gute an dem Spiel. Ich muss nicht viel reden, weil ich bin immer schlecht, wenn es um Reden geht und deswegen liebe ich dieses Spiel.
Du sollst mit mir reden.
Ja, Entschuldigung, mein Vater wird gerade erschossen.
Was ist mit deinem Vater?
Mein Vater wird gerade erschossen.
Wie? Heavy noch?
Kann ich nicht. Ich bin ein kleiner Junge zu dem Zeitpunkt. Meine Mutter ist jetzt auch.
Hä? In dem Spiel oder?
Ja, natürlich. Als ob jetzt im echten Leben hier direkt meine Eltern erschossen werden. Als ob ich dann hier sitze und zocke. So wurde es aber nicht in den Film gezeigt. In dem Film wurde ihr zuerst die Kette abgerissen und danach wurde sie erschossen. Generell war das Ganze ein bisschen anders, aber ist okay, ist okay. Ich halte nicht so richtig oder falsch. Das war.
Bruce,
Are you all right?
it wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Trophäe erhalten, zerbrochene Erinnerungen. GCPD 8:56 Uhr. Treffen wir jetzt auf den Joker. War jetzt nur so eine rein hypothetische Vermutung. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ah, nein, wir reden mit Falcone. Ja, logisch.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're
Hey,
breaking.
den Typen kennen wir doch.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you. This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Gesund.
Look, I get that, Howard, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Lol. Du hast ja
At least
diesen
tell me what-
Helikopter in Fortnite, ne? Man kann den mit dem Lagerfeuer
This is
Yeah.
about...
HP höher
I'm
machen.
all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen? We finally put Falcone in his cage.
Hä?
Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing. But everything's been a little busy.
It was nothing worth mentioning.
Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone.
Oh, not worth mentioning, huh?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Ehrenbullen.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing...
Störe kann ich auch verlassen.
Nein. Passt schon.
The right thing.
Batman ist ein Vorbild. Er macht mir Angst. Wir haben Glück, dass auf uns
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Darf ich ihn schlagen? Episode 2. Falcone, du kleiner, dreckiger Piss. Kinder von Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Schneid er gleich mit einer Szene ab, oder?
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Ich könnte jetzt rechnen.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. Damn shame, you ask me.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Siehst ja, er kann nicht Schmerzen lindern, ihn leiden lassen. Ja, es hieß, er kann nicht klar denken. Wir brauchen die Informationen.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
Okay.
Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
sind sie nicht meine
There's a
Mutter.
kindness in you. You care about people.
Ja, es geht immer noch darum, dass er sie...
Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
What the f...
They're waiting for you in hell!
Was?
The bastard had to die.
Irgendwas stimmt mit dir nicht. Auf jeden Fall seht euch hier...
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
GCPD 10:22 Uhr. Sie hat uns die komplette Chance genommen, die Wahrheit zu erfahren. Diese dreckige...
Okay, übertreib mal
Deep
nicht.
shit.
Nein, ich übertreibe nicht.
I bought us some time.
Da geht's um
But
den
not
Mord
much.
meiner Eltern.
Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had
Wie
Gotham's
viel hast
biggest
du für
crime
dieses
lord in
komische
our
Spiel
grasp.
Halt,
bezahlt?
Schwein. Etwas stimmt,
This
ja.
close. We were this close.
Nein, irgendwas stimmt mit ihr auf jeden Fall nicht. Ich meine,
I
das bei
don't
den Lippen haben wir
know.
gesehen.
I hardly
Das stimmt
recognized
mit dem
her when she
Rauch von
burst in.
Gordon nicht.
She was so different from the woman we met in the
Okay,
hall.
ich glaube, ich verlasse die
It's a
Party.
disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Gerade voll komisch.
She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Okay, ich lade dich dann wieder an, wenn ich fertig bin, ja?
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster.
Warte.
How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Someone planned this for a reason.
Even if that's true, the simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Wir als Bruce
Tell
Wayne,
me
der
if
nicht
she
für die
says
Polizei
anything.
arbeitet, sollen
I
wir...
have to know why she did this.
Sollen sie jetzt, verhören. Wie kommt die Polizei darauf, dass ein
Alfred,
normaler Mann wie Bruce Wayne das
Falcone's
könnte?
been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Mit der stimmt auf jeden Fall irgendwas safe. Nacken.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Nein. Und ihre Lippen.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Die englische Übersetzung sagt einfach was komplett anderes als das, was in den deutschen Untertiteln steht. Er hat gesagt, sie haben das nicht von mir. Und in den Untertiteln stand, glaube ich, es tut mir leid oder so. Ich weiß, manches ist halt nicht 1:1 übersetzbar, aber sowas ist doch... Das kann dir ein Viertklässler übersetzen. In unserem nice Lambo wieder cruisen, man kennt ihn.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Find her now! Send a strong message! Bring me her head!
Okay, es geht Catwalk. Lass mich raten. Ja.
There go, you go. Be alright. Alright.
Skyline Club? Was macht Oswald im Skyline Club?
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Yeah. Eigentlich hatte ich vor, jetzt dann gleich zu beenden, aber das mit Skyline Club, Video 57. Ihr könnt doch keine geraden Uhrzeiten nehmen, oder? Wieso habe ich das Gefühl, es wird gleich wieder ein bisschen
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is... I don't know! Please! Names. You can help me.
What the fuck
Let
was
him
das?
go.
Batman!
Der Typ da.
It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
Lass mich raten.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Rory? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know. From experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through?
Yeah.
We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's role has been decided. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Lass mich vorbei, immer noch. Stop's Maul. Okay, Riss.
Try harder than this.
What? Voll weg. Nee. Wo ist er hin?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Trophäe erhalten, ein großer Fan. Es wird schon wieder so spannend. Und dass mich den Part beenden will, das geht. Okay, ich glaube aber allerdings, das hier ist eine ziemlich gute Stelle, um den Part für heute zu beenden. Gut, jo, wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder. Part 2 von Episode 2. Bis dahin.